Good morning, wild, wild world. It is the first day of publishing the Pulpit. So, I was supposed to wake up this morning and go get coffee with Evan. I woke up, and then I wasn't awake. And I woke up an hour later. So, needless to say, I didn't go get coffee with Evan.
He could make them one. He made them different so that he could make them one. If he had made them the same, could they have become one?
We can be influenced by the world just as much as we can influence them. Christians are to be light in this world. We are to be salt in this world. God doesn't want us to go off and live on a hill somewhere, in a convent, and be separated from the world. But he does want us to understand that we are influenced by those in the world. I'm better off socially if I understand that.
I get out.
Lunchtime, which means nap time. Well, that was a satisfying nap. I didn't get one. Again! That's a you problem, Ben.
You remember the day you were baptized? How alive you felt, spiritually alive. And so, John 3:16, Acts 16, 30 and 31.
Do this very thing in spiritual Israel. When gospel preachers stand and proclaim the truth, exposing error to keep it out of the church, speaking and talking against the sinful situations that plagues God's people, and trying their best to keep that from festering and growing in the church. As Paul would say, know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. And so when you get to the point where preachers are preaching and they're teaching and they're exposing error, they are trying to keep the foolishness out of the church. They are trying to keep the church from going into apostasy.
You remember back in the day when we were at Collecting the Pulpit?
No, I don't, man. Tell me about it.
Before you had 5 million subscribers on the YouTubes, before I went pro in Fortnite.
Wow.
Yeah, those were the days.
Those were the days.
I got one before that.
Ooh, so we had our dinner break. And we ate our dinner. And now we are about to head back up to go to the last set of classes for the evening. Actually, one of our friends is speaking. And if you've watched any of my spring semester videos, you'll recognize him because it's Forrest from church. So he's actually asked to speak this year at Polishing Pole, which is really cool. So I know he'll do a great job.
Wednesday night service is a big deal, and I should go study my Bible, but I've got a test early Thursday morning, and I could really use that time to study. I mean, that's why I'm spending $30,000 a year, right? To pass and to get a degree and to get a good career. And it's easy, it starts becoming pretty easy to justify things that you wouldn't do at home, like forsaking the assembly, not reading your Bible, not spending time in prayer, etc. So these are some of the big problems, and then we're going to look at some biblical solutions to some of these things. Get involved, and we can grow even in college. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world. I'm not saying it doesn't take a shift of priorities, maybe a shift of perspective, but it's possible. And you can come out of college a stronger Christian, a better Christian, closer to God.
Whew, finally back in the room. It's late, it's like 11:30, because I was talking to a bunch of people I hadn't seen, people I'd seen in a long time, and it was good to just talk to them, meet new people, interact with people. It was fun. It's one great thing about being here at Polishing the Pulpit is meeting so many new Christians and awesome people. But that rounds it up for today. I will see you tomorrow, so you should stay good.